Hi besties, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sequoia Reads, and today we are going to be doing the Booktuber Newbie Tag. I just wanted to do a sit down video and kind of yap for a little bit, and I figured this would be a fun video to yap about. I currently have all of the questions pulled up on my laptop sitting off to the side, so if I'm looking over to the side, that's why. It's just because I'm trying to read the questions. The first question is, why did I start this channel? To be completely honest with you, I have had the dream to make long form content on YouTube since I was a child. I grew up watching YouTubers like Shane Dawson, Trisha Paytas, David Dobrik, the Vlog Squad, literally everybody, you know, MagCon, O2L. Like, I just grew up watching, oh, can't forget My Digital Escape. They literally love them. But I grew up watching YouTubers. I love the idea of filming content and posting it for people to see. I made it because I wanted to create a platform where I can make long form content, because long content on TikTok isn't that fun to watch unless you're like really in the trenches. So I also moved from TikTok over to Booktube when TikTok originally was being banned, and being honest about things. But I don't know what I could bring to book talk, honestly. Hang on, my friend's texting me about sleep tokens. The second question is, what are some fun and unique things that I can bring to Booktube? I pride myself in being very authentic and sticking true to myself. And with that being said, I like to show real life, not a staged morning routine video. I want to show you what it's really like, and that's just, I feel like I can bring authenticity. I don't know if I will, but I feel like I can, and I want to. What are you most excited for about this new channel? I am so excited to build a fun new community of fellow book lovers and kind of blossom. I'm excited for all of the opportunities that will come from having another social media platform. For those of you that don't know, on TikTok, I was a smaller creator at the time, but I got invited to go to Sinful Signings, which is a book convention in Virginia, which is very fun. I went last year and I had a blast. I also, this year, got invited to go to Booked in Chaos. And, you know, those things don't really happen to me. I'm not the type of person that gets invited to go to events, but I may be going to them, I may not, but I was still invited, and that's an awesome opportunity that wouldn't come from just having a normal, not posting content and creating content that people like to watch. The fourth question is, why do you love reading? I love to escape my reality. I love to crawl and to go into these worlds that these amazing authors make and just escape for a little bit, focus on their story instead of my own, and just be at peace with that. The next question is, what challenges do you think starting a Booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And that is the self-doubt and anxiety. Like I said before, value authenticity, and because I don't kind of fit in that little bubble of bookish content creators, and my aesthetic isn't the same, and my whole vibe isn't the same, I struggle a lot with feeling like I'm meant to be here in this community, but I am, because I am a reader. But just overcoming that self-doubt, I think, is going to be the most important and the most hard to overcome. My piece of advice is to just be confident in what you're posting and just post it. Don't even care about what other people have to say. If it's something you like to do and if it's something you enjoy doing, just do it. Life is too short and the world is too crazy right now to care about one little thing. So just post that video. post that TikTok, post that Instagram photo, post that YouTube video, because guess what? None of it really matters in the end. This question is, what kind of books do I read? I love to read dark romance and romantic fantasy. I thrive on a good enemies to lovers story. Yeah, I like regular fantasy too, but I prefer romantic fantasy. I do read some YA thrillers. Those are really fun to me. I also read some contemporary romance and trying to get into thriller in general. But I have a hard time with that one. What is important in a book for me? I need a book that has an amazing hook that is going to get me like within the first chapter. If I'm halfway through the book and I am finally getting to the point of the plot, I'm not really interested and I'm probably gonna DNF the book. Honestly, I love a good gotcha moment. A perfect example of that is How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly. Miss Girl got me. She got me good. I also like diversity in characters. I don't want to read the same character outline in... Oh, my dog wants to play. I don't want to read about the same character written by 10 different authors. I would much rather prefer individuality and creativity. Be creative with the characters you write. This question is, what books or series got you into reading? Be right back. Be right back. Haunting Adeline by H.G. Carlton is what got me into reading and Hunting Adeline. I started reading this book in September of 2023. I didn't know what this book was about. I didn't know it was dark romance. I opened it on my Kindle app because I didn't have a Kindle at the time, and I saw the trigger warning and I was like, oh Jesus, what the hell? And I was like, yep, we're reading it, and I ate it up, and I absolutely love this book. H.G. Carlton is one of my auto-buy authors. I will buy her book and I don't care what y'all say about it. I love her writing style. This question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? I have the same 3 to 4 in rotation, almost on a daily basis. Destiny Sidwell, Sarah Caroli, Larry, and Haley Phams. I will watch all 4 of those on repeat until I'm sick of their content, which I have not been sick of their content yet. I guess I would ask them what inspires them. This is a book talk question. Who is your favorite author, or what is your favorite book that you have found because of Booktube? Do I have a book for you? How Does It Feel by Janine O'Reilly literally rocked my world. I watched Mercedes' video when she's jumping up and down in her kitchen, and I was like, I need that book in my life, because what the hell? How can a book be that crazy? How can a plot twist be that crazy that it makes you jump up and down in your kitchen? And I read it and I figured it out. The first 90 pages of that book it was very slow for me. I had also just got done reading the whole ACOTAR series, so there's that. But yeah, I read that book and I absolutely loved it. I love Janine O'Reilly as a human, as an author. She is an amazing person. She is so kind to speak with, and I actually have a tattoo for How Does It Feel. You can't really see it, but Luna Moth and a moon and some butterflies. I'm going to add more eventually. I just don't know when. But that book and that series absolutely changed my life, changed my world, rocked me, and I love it. Now is the part of the video where I plug my other social medias. I have been on Book Talk. since September, maybe October of 2023, I gained 1,000 followers really quick. It was actually insane how fast I gained following. And now at this point in time, we just hit 3,000 followers. I have one video that has gone kind of viral for no reason. And yeah, I've made so many great friends from TikTok. So I actually met my best friend on TikTok. Believe it or not, I imagine being able to be like, yeah, I met my bestie on TikTok. Like, who the fuck? Me, apparently. And I've gotten so many amazing opportunities thrown my way from TikTok, so I will forever be grateful for my little book talk family, because I love those besties over there. I also have a Bookstagram account. It's not an aesthetic Bookstagram. I never said that, and don't quote me saying my Bookstagram is aesthetic, because it is not. Like I said before, I'm not an aesthetic person, and I kind of pride myself in that. I have some aesthetics, but I have a very dark, spooky aesthetic, and not a lot of people vibe with that, so. But my Bookstagram is Sequoia Reads. I have a little bit over 1,000 followers on there. I also have a Threads that's connected to that Bookstagram account. I am trying to get better at posting on Threads. A lot of the posts that I have on Threads are just posts that I posted to Instagram. Besides reading, what is another one of my main hobbies? Before I got into reading, I was very depressed, and I did not do anything. I worked, got home, scrolled on my phone. So I do have a lot of outlets though. I love to create art. I love to write. I'm actually working on a work in progress right now called Goosebumps, which I don't actually know if I can title it that, but that's the title so far. And I love to journal. I am really into, not junk journaling, but just kind of like a daily journal thing. I have a junk journal and a reading journal, and I do those daily. I also am an animal lover. I'm a dog mom. I'm a cat mom. I love to make my dogs their homemade food, and I take very good care of my babies. I try to, at least. Sometimes they make me want to throw my head against a brick wall. And then the last question is, what is an interesting fact about myself? I have been living on my own since I was 16 years old. I am now 21. Crazy! I dropped out of high school during COVID, and I got my GED, and then I went to college, and I have my associates in health science. I also, during that same time, took my medical assisting exam, and I was taking a 12-week class to obtain that, and I did. And I pride myself in working hard, but yeah, I work very hard, and I am slowly building the life that I want, and we will be moving to an area where we'll have more opportunities to build our life and our family. I'm also married. Me and my husband Dominic have been together since 2019. We met at summer camp, which is crazy. How many people can say, yeah, I met my husband at summer camp? But yeah, I met my husband at a summer camp, and we have been married since July. We eloped and then had a wedding in October. So, secret's out of the bag with that one. He's my bestie. I love him so much. I am also a gigantic fangirl. My fangirlingness started with One Direction and 5 Seconds of Summer, and since then it has gone uphill and gotten even worse. Currently, I am obsessed with Sleep Token. I literally love every single one of their songs. There is not one bad song that they have made. But yeah. Thank you guys so much for listening to me yap for however long that I just yapped for. Be on the lookout for some new content. I will be posting some reading videos soon, but just in the meantime, I wanted to post a little sit-down chit-chat with me video to learn more about me. I want to learn about you guys too. So, what is one interesting fact about you? Like, what is your favorite candy? I am so curious. When you are having a moment where you need like a little sweet treat, what is the sweet treat you get? The sweet treat I get is either Oreos dipped in milk or watermelon Sour Patch Kids. Tell me yours.